I believe, too. This scene has definitely grown, and it's really thanks to these players like Aquaze and Quidd.
They are definitely reaping the benefits, and I'm loving every bit of it, because this is what it's all about at the end of the day. Letting these young players get out here and strut their stuff is what it's all about. Let's go ahead and get it. Game number 1, Quidd. Looking really good. Aquaze. What he says, Aquaze? Am I saying
I said Aquaze.
Aquaze. No, I'm following you.
I think it sounds cooler.
I'm following you. Aquaze.
It can be my fault, but I think it sounds cooler.
Aquaze. I'm here for it. It is Aquaze until we are proven otherwise. 76% right here on Quidd. A bit of a slow start right now. Aquaze going crazy here. Looking good. Trying to figure out a way to further this gap. It's, again, a battle of two very, very nimble characters. Both sides getting some quick damage and then getting out of there as quickly as possible. Short hop fair in. Getting aired on, though.
Yeah, it really is kind of the matchup of two little guys, right? Like Squirtle and Pikachu especially, they love their like rush in, takedown damage, and they're very hard to catch both of them. So that's what both of these players are trying to look for here. Now, if I'm Quidd, I definitely do not want to be going into a certain Charizard here just because Pikachu can kind of hit that, but my goodness, from Quidd, honestly, both competitors also smiling and laughing there. That's how you know they've played each other or in the same region too, because like that was definitely the I know that you like the spot dodge there.
Yeah, Quidd is just an absolute pro. I mean, wow. We talked so much about like the fighting game characters not wanting to see them on that top platform, but the same could certainly be said for Ivysaur in some regard too. 158% right now on Charizard here. I want to see how we can toss this rage around Pikachu. Some OK button and some even better ones off stage. Great stuff here. Not quite able to get the Charizard show going, and for the sake of Aquaze's health, it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, here we go, though. We're back into this neutral with Squirtle and Pikachu here. And honestly, it's such touch and go between both players. But it seems like really when Quidd gets his hit, like it's always the sign of a top player of being able to even hit like an awkward hit and still being able to capitalize off of it. But we're here on Ivysaur right now. We're trying to get something started. We can maybe find Aquaze jumping or something and finding the falling up air. But honestly, Aquaze not going down without a fight just now.
No, absolutely not. I mean, oh my God, yes, that is a real move, friends. You can use it in this game, okay?
Didn't pay for that one, Rod.
No, you did not. You did not. Here it is, short hop. Oh, okay. Comes back in and yes, the parry. I mean, just quit letting him know. I'm locked in at the ledge. I'm very much at home here. Yes, forward throw. Jesus. Yeah, get you right up off this stage. Charizard's out of the picture, and we're back to nickel and diming here with Squirtle.
Okay, couple hits. Beautiful air dodge through, though, by Quidd. Great follow-up, though, from Aquaze. Going to be able to say, hey, you know what, get back there. Going a little bit low there with the forward air, so that's going to allow for Quidd to get back up on stage here. But on the Ivysaur as well, another character that Pikachu can kind of pick up and keep in the lightning lock combo there. Beautiful tech roll out, though, by Quidd. Not allowing for a jab lock to end this stock. Going to be able to hold on, but for how long? Because, honestly, Quidd has been off this side here for a little bit.
Okay, and I love this here. Again, just being relentless off stage. Wow, my God. Talk about confidence. Spot dodging Pikachu's F smash. Jeez. But yeah, you got to be just relentless in the corner. Even if it is Ivysaur, and even if you know the character can recover from some vast distances away, you are Pikachu. And I feel like this character, at least for Ultimate, has kind of laid the foundation in a lot of ways, thanks to Isam, on how to deal with just everybody off stage. Show me what Pikachu can do out there. Turn Pikachu into flying Pikachu, okay, Lyric? Let's talk about it.
All right, that's a world's winner right there.
Come on now.
Regardless, though, it's going to be Aquaze evening it back up, but still it is Quidd finding a lot of sustainable damage here. But beautiful pickup there right below the ledge. No tech there from Aquaze, but not enough to get the jab block here. It's getting real close, Rod. I mean, Ivysaur's getting a little bit angry.
It's Dark Ivysaur right here.
True, and the Mind Whip on top here. Beautiful follow-up from Quidd. Once again, these two competitors definitely look like they're like region mates. They're buddies. They've been smiling, laughing. But great showing from Aquaze as well. Once again, we saw like that highlight of the second stock of Quidd going to an end where it was like, hey, I'm going to get all the sustainable damage off the right side of the stage, and then I'm going to tech chase you and throw you back off there. And honestly, really good stuff. But it is going to be the same matchup through and through. We'll see what Aquaze can do to make this set even.
Here we go. We got to see some adjustments, and we got to see them fast here, because this is the portion of the day where, you know, champions start to become, you know, champions. You know, you got your hometown heroes, you got your regional threats, you even got your major winners as well. But, I mean, I think the true proving grounds, unpopular opinion, I think it's middle to late part of the day Saturday. Sunday is Sunday. You know, we know that terrain is familiar, but this right here is where things get really dicey for your faves. So let's see how it goes. Okay, Aquaze looking really good right now on the way back down and expending just a little bit of damage to get the job done. My God. Okay. I love the charge up on the smash attack on that top platform. Letting them know you have got to be on your toes. Squirtle Squad getting you up off this stage.
Ooh, all right, trying to get something going here, but it is still going to be Quidd finding the back throw and finding the hit as well. Aquaze has to get something going. Forward throw, though, unfortunately, Quidd not facing behind, but what hit was that where it just kind of clanked here? Had the right idea, though, with trying to read the roll onto the stage here, but now there's a massive opportunity. Aquaze getting kind of thrown off here, but still Quidd still trying to do it with this Squirtle here at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get, you know what? And did it. Got it done with Squirtle.
Facts.
I mean,
case closed.
Case closed. Because, you know, in other cases, you know, we usually see Ivysaur kind of come out when like that dark red percent is near, but the fact that you have the confidence to get it done with Squirtle the whole way through says a lot. Now let's see how we can extend this lead here with Ivysaur, because usually I see Ivysaur done up in a way to like, you know, clean up with stock, and then we switch back over to Squirtle.
Yeah.
But these fall away forward airs, fall away back airs could prove a little troublesome for Pikachu. Okay, back onto the ground. B reverse on the flamethrower. Okay, down tilt, just trying to poke their way in here. And yes, I'm much longer than you. Let's call it for what it is. Yeah, you're not KOing me anytime soon. Now, if I could get a back air off this stage, that'd be a different story. But as long as I am firmly cemented here, it's going to be very difficult, but there's F-tilt.
Yeah, honestly, good on Quidd for holding that stock as long as possible. Not sticking his guns right on Charizard, but instead saying, you know what, if I can use all this rage with Squirtle to get back, I can. Regardless, though, Aquaze almost at 80% here. So now we're seeing Ivysaur. We're going to try and catch some jumps. Down smash, beautiful catch. It's not going to be enough. No dip on the chip there, but the F-tilt coming out from Charizard. Beautiful tag team GX work from the Pokemon trainer himself.
There it is. I'm loving every part of this. Let me see how many prize cards we're going to get when we win this one. Okay, gets the nair right up off the stage. No jab lock. Actually elected to go for the grab there that time. And I'm loving this double back air again, trying to beat Squirtle to the swing. You know, Squirtle more times not going to go for his short hop something. Beat Squirtle to the swing with that back air because it's putting on obviously damage, but more importantly, it is pushing Squirtle off stage. There's nair to cover myself, but she's still off stage. Oh, did you just get up, attack my shield, eat some damage?
Nah, I didn't like that one either, Rod. But still, I mean, Aquaze going to be able to call it out with a forward smash. Now we're on to Charizard here, but it is going to be the super armor on the fly that's going to allow for Quidd to get back to stage, but unfortunately locked into the flamethrower, and that's going to be enough time for Aquaze to at least find the stock here. Now here we go. I mean, it's last stock. We've seen this before, but still Quidd with a lead. Menace.
Menace, most definitely. Okay, doesn't get the up tilt on the way back down. I'm loving these defensive options, just using Thunder Jolt just to land as safely as possible. Unlike the other two characters in the Pokemon Trainer trio, Squirtle can get there and you know, get up underneath Pikachu when they're trying to land. So put out that Thunder Jolt there just to give yourself a bit of coverage on the way back down. In the corner, nothing off the Razor Leaf. Oh yeah, I need Pikachu to turn it up here and fast. There's the Nair. And of course, we're seeing a lot of short hop forward air, short hop back here on Ivysaur's behalf. And so kind of like the way that Aquaze dealt with Squirtle, we're starting to see some similar tactics come out here on Ivysaur's side. What the? What? No. Oh my God.
You got that.
Oh,
he's even saying, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this, and this, bro.
Oh.
And Quidd's like, oh, yeah, bro.
I'm sure.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, come on. Did you think I would do that here? Come on. You know I'm better than that. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're the lip readers on TikTok, bro. They know.
Those are some of my favorite accounts, too. It's like the lip readers. It's like lip readers. And then I'm also like on literature TikTok because I'm just an old man.
Literature TikTok.
Yeah, and then
Rod's got a sensitive side for those of you who may not know.
I definitely do.
My guy loves his poetry.
I do, you know, I like to write and read on my spare time. I might come off as brash and arrogant on commentary, but when I'm not doing this, I'm reading books, okay? Pick up a book and read it, friends, on your spare time. But in the meantime, lock in with us here on Collision. We got game 3 right here between these two talented players. And as it stands, a bit of a remix from what we've seen in the first 2 games. You know, Aquaze just opens up in such a strong and dominant way, and then slowly but surely, Squirtle just figures out a way to chisel their way back into even footing, or if not that, a little bit of a lead. So we'll see if we can, you know, maybe redo that narrative here in game 3.
Yeah, but honestly, I want to see how long that lead's going to hold here because Aquaze off stage right now. These trades are working out for Quidd too. Going to be able to hold on just a little bit, but the landing aerial's at least going to alleviate some pressure for now. The percentages are back to equal here as now Aquaze going to be the one on the back foot. Here comes Ivysaur, but it is going to be the Lightning that does at least break the combo a little bit here. We'll see how it's going to go. Reverse Nair onto the stage. The dash attack to follow up. Aquaze are hanging out there a little too long versus Ivysaur. You know Ivysaur can reach there.
I'm letting this vine whip, okay? Just like that. Try to get the drag down. Tether recovery definitely coming through to save Ivysaur's skin. You touching my shield, but unfortunately I don't got a button quick enough to do a dang thing about it. There's the down throw. Oh my God.
Oh, you are playing with fire, Aquaze. That's the thing, right? You're going all the way out there, and Quidd's got a little bit of rage, as well as a lot of damage to go with, too. The reads, the movement, exactly. Quidd has brought this stock from 0 to 91, just straight off of reads on movement here. The dash attack not going to be enough just yet, as Aquaze needs an answer. Needs it now, because you're down 2 stocks to 1.
And guys, the answer right there. If you ask, you shall receive for Lord Ivysaur. Jesus. Is looking good right here. Quidd right now looking an absolute champion. Definitely poised and ready to take this whole thing home. 155% raise. Ivysaur is nothing to take lightly. Oh my God. I definitely didn't think that directional air dash was going to be enough to get back to the ledge. Okay. Here it is. There's the dance on shield. Rapid jab. I should be able to roll through this. There it is. Yes. Day 1 ultimate stuff. After, I believe, 9 or 10 jabs or something crazy like that on shield, I'm going to roll through this, and I'm going to make you pay for it.
All right, here we go, though. It is once again Quidd on the Master of Squirtle here, but Aquaze definitely not out of this just yet. Pikachu can do some amazing things, especially, I think this might be the first time we're going to see our Nair loops here onto Aquaze, and honestly getting a lot of mileage out of it, but Quidd using the waterfall to at least break for the moment here.
Okay. Creating himself just a little bit of separation. Going to go for the back throw again, but I got to say, we keep getting Pokemon Trainer off stage, and I appreciate the tenacity to do that because it's hard to do it versus all 3 characters in this combination, but we're just not seeing the execution when you get them off stage. Okay. Back into the corner. Oh my God, looking for another spike.
It's not over just yet, Rob, but the problem is once big bad Charizard comes into play, a 1 read could do it here. And especially when you roll into an up smash, it's going to scoop all the way down below. A good handshake between good friends and competitors and region mates here as Quidd, we get 2 stream sets of him, showing why we're back in the Quidd games.
Quidd games. It's the Quidd games, friends, okay? And this is what it's all about when you come to Tri-State, okay? You get the best of the best in the business, putting on a